In today's video, we've got 5 facts about Origami Tobiichi from the series Data Live / a character analysis video. We will be going over Origami's bio, personality, spirit power, and more. Now, a quick warning that there will be spoilers, so just a heads up. Of course, if you enjoy these fact videos, make sure to smash the like button and share this video with a fellow fan of the series. For more weekly anime character fact videos, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you do not miss a video. Of course, if you want more 414 videos, why not head over to my Patreon where I have some exclusive videos, monthly hangouts, and early access to these videos before anybody else. Anyway, with that being said, grab yourself a beverage, let's roll intro and get straight into the video. Origami is one of the main female characters in the Data Live series. She is a classmate of Shido's, a member of the AST, and eventually becomes a spirit herself. Origami made her debut in episode 1 of the anime and volume 1 of the light novel. Now, I was unfortunately unable to track down her official birth date, but we do know that she is 16 years of age when we first meet her and 18 by volume 21 of the light novel. Appearance-wise, Origami has a doll-like appearance due to her lack of expression, but is still described as young and beautiful. She has quite a slim build and stands at 4'9". Her hair is a silvery white colour cut short in a bob style, and she wears 3 pins on her right side. Origami's eyes are a deep blue colour. Now, Origami is kind of a complex character due to the different timelines and, the fact that her personality as well as her appearance differ. An example would be that in the new timeline, her hair is much longer, reaching waist height, and her eye colour is also a much lighter blue. So, for the sake of this video, I'll concentrate on the old timeline version of Origami, which is the one we are most familiar with prior to the events of Season 3. I will talk about her spirit power in a later fact, and will possibly touch on some details as the video progresses, but the main differences between Origami in these timelines is, definitely a separate video, and one that I'm currently making. Anyway, let's get back to the video. Attire-wise, Origami is usually seen in her Ryzen high school uniform like the other girls, and we have, of course, seen her in some other casual outfits outside of school. Her AST combat suit is a lot more revealing and one I'm sure the Origami fans appreciate. Her suit or armor covers her shoulders, arms, and torso, with a transparent part showing off her stomach. Everything else is, pretty much exposed. The other main difference with her AST uniform is that she is wearing a pair of sensors in her hair that, of course, replace the hair clips that she is usually sitting wearing. Astral dress, well, we'll get into that a little bit later on. Personality-wise, where to start with this one? Frick. Origami is a girl that is really quiet, not so much of a shy person, but one that chooses not to open up to others, bar, that of Shido. To everyone else, Origami is a genius level student in both academics and sport, but what they don't know is that, of course, Origami's secret, that she is a member of the AST and there is a completely different side to her. Her emotions can easily boil over, however, and the girl that is usually rather cool and collected can explode with rage and act pretty recklessly. Now, this is all because of her past, in which her parents were killed by a spirit 5 years prior to the beginning of the main storyline. As you can imagine, Origami has an intense hatred for all spirits that she has harbored ever since. So when Origami comes face to face with a spirit, she completely loses it. All sense of reason is thrown out the window and her mind is focused solely on killing the spirit before her. This hate of hers was particularly seen when she tried desperately to kill Kotori, despite knowing she was Shido's sister, and with Shido present while she attempted to take Kotori's life. Now, because of Origami's past, she has always desired more power, so much so that she accepted a Sephira crystal from Phantom. This meant that Origami had become the thing she hated the most, but she didn't care as she now had the power to fight with the other spirits on an even playing field. She now dubbed herself as the spirit that hunted down and killed the other spirits, and she decided that once the job was done, once all the spirits had been taken down, she would then take her own life so that none remained. Now, going into a huge Series 3 spoiler here, so skip ahead to the next fact if you don't want to get hit with this. Origami, with the help of Karrarin, travels back in time to find and kill the spirit who murdered her parents before, of course, the spirit could do so. Turns out that the spirit that had murdered her parents was none other than Origami herself. And her younger self had witnessed the future Origami killing her parents, but of course didn't know it was her. She thought it was the flame spirit that was responsible. Now, this understandably leads to a complete mental shutdown, and this leads to Origami inversing and then onto the different timeline situations. So for now, let's end this one here. Origami's Japanese voice actor is Misuzu Togashi. She has voiced other characters such as Yukiteru Amano in Future Diary, Azuki Shinatsu from Makin Ki, Mai Minakami in Nichijou, and more. Origami's English voice actor is Michelle Lee. She has voiced other characters such as Sumire Hara in Assassination Classroom, Kuruna Yasuhisa from Tokyo Ghoul, Aiko Maebara in Higurashi, and more. Once Origami became a spirit, her power came in the form of light. She uses lasers of shining light that shoot out at her target from her pillars and always looks to create distance between her and her target, meaning that of course Origami's speciality is long range, just as it was when she was in the AST. These lasers are super powerful, but Origami also has the ability to transform herself into light and teleport. Now, this ability originally activated at will, and it was like a self-defensive mechanism. So whenever Origami was attacked, it would kick in and she would just transform all over the place, and there was, a certain pattern to it, which unfortunately left her wide open to attack. Now, later on, Origami will learn to control this ability, and it's super useful. The downside to it is that it does eat up a lot of her Rei Ryoku energy. Origami's astral dress is called Aya, and her angel is called Metatron. Her angel is the pillars we mentioned earlier. They are golden and feather-like in appearance and constantly surround her. Her weapon is said to be like that of a crown, and when these pillars come together, that's where they resemble said crown. Now, Metatron has different formations that each have their own unique ability. This is similar to Kurumi's bullets and Miku's songs. These different formations, of course, all have different abilities, some offensive, some defensive, and so on. I did make a video where I talked about every spirit in Data Live and their ability in more detail, so I'll link that in the cards now. Okay, let's finish this video off with a small bit of trivia about Origami. Starting with her name's meaning. So Origami has the kanji for one in her surname, which is a reference to the first Sephirah on the Kabbalah's Tree of Life. Her name Origami is of course a nod to the Japanese art of folding paper, and going back to her surname Tobiichi, she shares this surname with another character in a series called Sokyo no Karma, written by Koshi Tachibana, who is also the writer for Data Live. Now, the character in question is called Makina Tobiichi, and there is no official information regarding a relation between the two, or if the author just really liked the surname. Origami's spirit Metatron means the one who guards, and her astral dress Aya means I will be, or I will be what I will be. Now, interestingly, Metatron and Sandalphon are considered twin brothers, which is pretty ironic if you think of Origami and Toka's relationship. Far from twins, man. Origami's original design was that she was to have long hair. Of course, she does in the new timeline, but it was decided that her character would have short hair for character diversity. This one's pretty cool, I do like this one, but prior to her parents' death, a young Origami dreamed of nothing more than that she would one day be a cute bride. Now, her astral dress reflects this once dream of hers. And in the afterword of volume 10, the author also added that he went with this design because he felt that origami in a wedding dress is scary. I don't know what he thought of like the dog origami though. I thought that was scary. Origami is considered a genius in everything she attempts, be it academics, sport, cooking, etc. But her real talent is in that of stalking, as she has collected very in-depth personal information about Shido, from his ID data as far as his recent health checkup report. She's crazy, man. She's crazy. Anyway, we know that Origami hates spirits, but what does she love? Well, other than Shido, of course, Origami loves Calorie Mate energy bars. Super random, thought I'd throw it anyway. But finally, one for the origami lovers out there. Yes, that time again in the Data Live videos. Origami's 3 sizes. So, her bust is 75 centimeters, waist is 55 centimeters, and her hips are 79 centimeters. And thank you so much for watching my video, 5 facts about origami from the series Data Live. As always, if you enjoyed this video, smash the like button and share this video with a fellow fan of the series. While you're at it, don't forget to follow me on Twitter, Twitch and Discord, links are in the description below, and of course hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you do not miss any future fact videos. As always, a huge shout out to all of you supporting me here on Patreon. Really does mean a lot, and I really hope you enjoyed this quarter's content. For those of you watching once this goes live, I release a bunch of videos exclusively for my Patreons every quarter, as well as a lot of other rewards, so why not check that out and see what videos are available now. But that is it from me. Till next time, my fellow weebs. Peace!